Hi guys, I'm here to share with you a total game changer for me. It is my no iron ironing method. If you're like me and you're like your little boys and your husband to be in crisp shirts, but you don't have time to set the ironing board up and it scares you having a hot iron out with little kids running around, I've got a totally awesome hack for you, so stay tuned. The night before, we're planning like church, for example, or I'm planning on having my boys wearing any button-up shirts, or when I just have a little extra time down in my laundry room, I go ahead and put their button-up shirts on hangers, hook them on these hooks that I have in there. But if you have a clothes rack, you can do the same thing on that, a drying rack. Just hang the little shirts on there after you've sprayed them down. So I go ahead and spritz them with water, press out the placket as you see me doing here, especially in the shirt collar and the cuffs. Those are the places that the dryer doesn't seem to tumble the wrinkles out of very well. So I spray those down with water, guys, and stretch them out, and the next day they're perfectly crisp and look perfectly pressed. So I go ahead and do this when I have a little chunk of time down in my laundry room, or I do it the night before I know I need everybody to be wearing those shirts.
So here you can see that the shirts are already crisp, and this is actually only a couple hours later. They hung in my laundry room where it's nice and warm with the dryer going, and they were pretty well ready to go in only a couple hours of dry time.
The steamer doesn't seem to get the placket as straight and smooth as the spray method does, so I still implement the spray method most of the time. But the steamer is a great backup if you haven't gotten around to spraying your shirts down. You still don't need to set your whole ironing board and iron up to get your shirts looking clean and fresh, and it takes like less than a minute.
I also use this method to press out my husband's pants and my boy's pants. Normally, tumbling them in the dryer works to get most of the wrinkles out, but I find that sometimes around the pockets or the front zipper, or if they've sat in a laundry basket longer than they should, they're still pretty wrinkly. And I have found stretching them and pulling them taut after I spray them with water is all they need to get them to look decent and presentable and wearable the next day or a couple hours later after they've had some good dry time as well. This method works great for pants. You don't have to set up your whole ironing board unless you are really particular about a perfect crease somewhere on your pants. And of course, after I've been spraying my wall for a few minutes, I give it a good wipe down. It's a good excuse to get my laundry room a little bit more clean than it normally stays.
So let me know if you guys tried this hack and it works for you. I think it's been a total game changer for us and still having us looking sharp and crisp as much as possible. So let me know, leave me a comment below if you enjoyed this video. And also, if you haven't subscribed, please go ahead and do that now. I share some of my life hacks and inspiration here to motivate you for an intentional life. All right, so have a great day, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.
What?
Not working. Yeah, it's fixed. Okay.